Today I'm going to revisit the age-old argument. Is it nurture or is it nature? You're watching The Daily Dose with me, Dr. Mitch, a Hue Light web series. If you like our content, please smash that button below, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. Just start hitting the screen everywhere. And make sure you watch to the end because I always like to give you a secret elf tip. Please just stay tuned. Many of you have an opinion on this, but it's been solidified over the past 10, 15 years. But I'm going to make it very clear, I hope, because I think it's that important. Welcome to a journey toward a vibrant, extended future. A healthy life. Have you ever wondered how much control you actually have over your lifespan? Well, there's a groundbreaking study that research revealed that life study choices can defy genetics and basically add years to your life. Now let's dive into this. In April 2024, The Guardian published an article, and here's what it said, quote, "Healthy lifestyle may be offset by genetics by 60%. And add 5 years of life." Now that's a massive and good statement to let you know that you are in control and in the driver's seat to a large degree when it comes to your longevity. Now the article said that it is well established that some people are genetically predisposed to a shorter lifespan. We know that. We know people that have lived a shorter life and no good real reason. It's also well known that lifestyle factors, specifically smoking, alcohol consumption, diet, physical activity, can all have an impact on longevity. The study clearly shows that a healthy lifestyle mitigates the impact of genetic factors on lifespan reduction. The researchers basically concluded, and this was based on a study that involved 353,742 people from the UK Biobank, and it basically showed that those with the highest genetic risk of a shorter lifespan have a 21% increased risk of early death compared with those with a low genetic risk, regardless of their lifestyle. Meanwhile, people with unhealthy lifestyles have a 78% increased chance of early death, regardless of their genetic risk. So you're getting the feeling that this nurture certainly trumps the nature. Now, this study was published in the British Medical Journal, which is a good journal. It's evidence-based. One of the first to explore how lifestyle can offset the genetic influences or the cards that we were dealt. People with both unhealthy lifestyles and shorter lifespan genes face over twice the risk of an early death. However, a favorable lifestyle can offset genetic risks by approximately 62% and add that 5 years. And that's to life expectancy at age 40. That's a lot of time. The optimal lifestyle for longevity is all the things that you already know. But let me tell you about a few things that you may not be thinking about. How you think, the mind-body connection. One of my particular degrees is a PhD in psychoneuroimmunology. The body and the mind talking together, making the immune system working well. There is clear evidence that those who are able to focus their mind in a certain way can very effectively change and positively change their genes. They also can positively change the epigenome. Now, if you never heard that word, epi means around. Epigenome is sort of the field in which the gene lives. Now, a gene does not have to do anything. It could just sit there and never do anything, because the epigenome allows it to either stay quiet or to express itself. That epigenome has been shown in many studies to be exquisitely sensitive to the environment that the patient is in. For example, what you think, what you eat, the lifestyle, all the things we're talking about. Now, they did studies in the past which clearly show that, for example, if you separate identical twins from birth, which pretty much have the similar genetic makeup, and they go their different ways, that it's the lifestyle that changes the way they grow up, their health, their education, their physical activity, whether they smoked or not, drinking, etc., that will basically show up as whether they remain healthy or not. It's one of the first ways we were able to quickly and very calmly determine that there is something about nurture, because we see it in this. you know there are certain lifestyles that are helpful. But let me talk about a couple of things that you may not have thought of, like specifically stress. People that are stressed, and we've talked about this before, have increased risks of heart disease, cancer, and yes, they do have longevity issues. Stress and constant bathing of cortisol basically has an issue with taking and creating a situation where that person cannot stay healthy because of the cortisol levels. Microbiome activity in the gut creates a marked also improvement. You know that 90% of the serotonin, which is one of our calming types of neurotransmitters, comes from the gut. And that is so important. Here's the secret of the day. They did examinations of meditation, whether you use a prayer, a mantra, you listen to something, you focus. Meditation, by definition, is basically the mind hyper-focused and alert, and the body totally asleep. When you have that situation for a good 15 or 20 minutes where time blurs and you don't know how in the world you got from one point to the next, but you're hyper-focused, even the University of Wisconsin showed that close to 3,000 genes are positively affected. What you think is what you create. The secret basically is taking the time for you to be able to take a part of your day, go to some place where no one will bother you, no cell phones, no music, no bothering, no worry, and sit and focus for 20 minutes. Think of all the things that you'd like to see happen and see your body becoming healthy. It's not just something out of a magazine you throw away. It's real science and real medicine. Meditation every day. I'm Dr. Mitch. This is the Hugh Light Daily Dose, and thank you so much for watching. Wait, I forgot. Daily Dose, a Hugh Light web series, is different than anything else that you'll watch throughout the web. Why? And you think, why is it different? It's different because our ultimate goal is to bring you true, clean information that will help you navigate your healthcare issues for yourself, your friends, your family, etc. We're not selling you anything. We're here to give you what you want to hear. So if you leave a comment below, or you want to say, hey, I'd like you to talk about this, Dr. Mitch, or I'd like you to comment on that, we're going to be glad to do that because, as I said, our goal is your goal. I'm Dr. Mitch, Chief Medical Officer of Hugh Light. Thank you so much.